So this lesson is the Nothing Else Matters solo. Excuse the amp hum, but we've got to get a decent sound. I'm Justin and I'm going to take you through it. Let's get to a close-up. Okay, 1 to 3 quickly first. And now let's slow it down. So we're starting off here, little finger on the 15th fret, third finger on the 14th fret. Little bit of a strange one, that. But very nice. Flick offs. 14, 11, 12, you have to use your second finger. 14th fret there with the third finger. 12, 14, 12 on the third string, pretty straightforward. Then a classic blues lick. Okay, this note, of course, is bending to that pitch. Does that twice. We've got this little kind of blues run. Then very fast hammer on flick off 12, 14, 12 on the G string, followed by 14th fret on the D string. Worth practicing that by itself. Then a little third finger barring here, the 14th fret, the B string and G string, second and third strings. That's twice. Then a little chromatic. 14, 13, 12, all on the G string. We're going to slide up to the 15th fret, third finger. 14, 12th fret on the second string. Now this one, it's a little bit tricky. After the bend, 15, not positive that's how James plays it, but 15, hammer on flick off, 14, 15, 14, slide to the 12th fret with the second finger, first finger reaching over quickly to the second, to the 12th fret, then same run again. Very, very nice little run, I like that. Use that all sorts of different ways. Anyway, then last lick. Kind of blues. More blues. Now I'm using my fourth finger for that first because it's coming from this. And I always, if I'm playing that lick, I tend to use my little finger, but I don't like putting bend with vibrato with little finger, it feels weird, so I change to get the nice vibrato there with the third finger, but it's, of course, it's up to you. I didn't mention, of course, that this solo is played over the verse progression, and this I highly recommend one play along with the original recording. If you're struggling to play it at full speed or having trouble with any of the rhythms, get one of the little programs that slow the audio down a little bit and then practice playing along at say 70% or 50% or whatever it is that you can play it until you get it right, then speed it back up to full speed. Great one to jam with your mates, even if you've got a friend who's a beginner guitar player, they can play the chords along for the whole tune. you can do all of the fancy stuff. If you want to improvise over this and make up your own solo, which is a great fun thing to do, you'd be using G major scale for the whole thing, except for the B7 chord, where you would have to start using a B7 arpeggio. Just over that B7 chord, you play B7 arpeggio, or you can do what James does and just blast away a bit of E minor pentatonic stuff and Bob's your auntie. Yeah, kind of a simple way around it, really. If you want to do that, have a try. See, you can use the G major scale, you can use E minor pentatonic, you can use E blues licks. There's all sorts of ways of approaching this, but there's a couple of ideas for you to have fun with. Hope you've enjoyed this lesson and you learned something from it. Take care of yourselves. See you for another lesson sometime real soon. Bye bye.